Okay, today's video, I just want to make this pretty quick. I'm just going to throw out a little motivation out there for you guys. I want to go over the difference between having multiple channels with your content divided up versus having all of your content on one channel. But this channel in particular, I just want to say thank you for anyone that has subscribed to this channel, because this is just a personal channel. I know that some of the information that I give out is really helpful, so that is why I'm gaining subscribers on this channel. One, I'm definitely going to continue doing that for anyone that is getting any useful information out there from this. Two, I just want to make sure that everyone recognizes that this channel in particular, this isn't the channel that I'm using to base my advice on. Right now, I do have two other channels. So when I talk about separating my content, I'm really referring to those two channels. Again, this channel is just personal and it just happens to have information that helps other people. So that's why this channel is growing at all. It's not something that I'm focused on. I'll never run ads on this channel. I'll never monetize this channel. It's just free information for you guys. Take it or leave it. Basically, right now, I just want to go into some statistics that I have going on with the channel that I am actually focused on, which is my tutorials channel. So the reason I started out doing everything separate in the first place, this channel right here that you're watching is personal. So I don't want to put this type of content on my tutorial channel. Not every single person that watches my tutorial channel is going to be interested in what I do on this channel. For example, when people get notifications on their YouTube, I don't want them to be guessing whether or not they even want to click on the video and have to go through the process of actually reading the video title and seeing what the video is about before making the decision to click on my video. I want that to be an unconscious thing. As soon as they see my emblem and they see that I've launched a video at all, I want them to just go ahead and click it. And I'm not going to get that result if they're trying to guess whether or not it's a vlog, or if it's a tutorial, or if it's just a random beat that I posted. Again, not everyone's going to be interested in every single thing that you do. And I think there's something going on with the YouTube algorithm, just from my experience. You could probably confirm this yourself. The channels that you don't consistently click the notification on, like say for example, you wake up in the morning and you're checking your YouTube notifications, and you'll have a whole gang of notifications. Well, after a while, when you stop clicking on a certain channel that's giving you notifications, it just stops giving you notifications for that channel. At least that's what I've realized. That's what I've noticed. So when I wake up in the morning and I look at my notifications, I'm only getting notifications from channels that I consistently go in and click on. That might be something that's hurting your channel. So you might have a bunch of subscribers where half is into one thing that you do and another half is into the other thing that you do, or even worse, you might have 4 or 5 different things going on your channel. People are used to not clicking your notification because only 1 out of 5 videos is something that they're interested in. The YouTube algorithm is smart enough to know that. Just from my experience of how my personal YouTube account, which is this one, interacts with the other channels that I'm actually subscribed to. So another thing, if you're trying to learn your analytics, it makes your analytics not really show what's going on. So if I have a channel of 1,000 subscribers, but only 200 of them are interested in the majority of my content, while the other ones are clicking random pieces of content and not really interested in the main thing that I do, I would never know that. I would have no idea if how many people are actually interested in my beats versus how many people are actually interested in my tutorials versus how many people are actually interested in my vlogs. Now, that's not to say that you should separate every single thing. I would say that if you have something in common with the other type of content, keep those together. So for example, music videos. It would be cool to see behind the scenes of that music video and also see the finished product of that music video. If you're doing music tutorials, that's a very different audience than people that want to listen to beats. Surprisingly, a lot of producers will listen to beats, and from what I've gotten from separating my content, the small percentage of producers that are actually just interested in listening to beats, they go over to my beat channel and subscribe. I have a playlist of my beats. So it's not like these channels aren't connected and they're never going to find each other. I have a playlist of my vlogs, I have a playlist of my beats, and I have a playlist of my tutorials on every single channel. So anyone that really is that interested, they'll go on over there. And that's really what you want to do. You want to siphon the people out that don't care and just have the people that really do care about that product, that content, that information to take that extra step to go ahead and subscribe. You don't want weak subscribers. You want people that are actually going to engage in your content, make comments, like the video, watch the video for a longer period of time. If you have people that are just clicking a video just to hear what it looks like just because they're curious, well, that's going to hurt your algorithm. YouTube is going to see that these people aren't watching your video for a long period of time. People that are just randomly curious, oh, I wonder what this beat sounds like, isn't going to watch and listen to that video compared to a rapper that is interested in your beats and is sitting there writing lyrics and coming up with lyrics on the fly. That's someone that's going to listen and watch your video for a lot longer period of time. And those are the people that you want subscribing to that channel. But again, the main thing is you're not going to know who's doing what. If a company later on down the road wants to brand with you and they see that you have a million subscribers, well, how many of those subscribers are actually even interested in the product that this company is trying to brand with you? You wouldn't know. You would have no idea. So for example, if a company is coming to you with, let's use a real life example. So FL Studio just launched a hardware controller for FL Studio. If you have a channel that's 1/3 just vlogs, 1/3 beats, and another part is music videos, another part is music production, only the people that are actually making beats, the people that are into the music production part, are going to be interested in the hardware controller. And on top of that, only the producers that actually own FL Studio. Yeah, you might have some people to click and watch some of the video that just might be interested in general, that want to learn about it. But in terms of converting people over to a link on a website or getting more sales from your video, it's going to be watered down. Versus if you had a channel of 1 million subscribers and all of them use FL Studio, well, that's going to be a lot more powerful for that product, for whatever that company is trying to promote out there. Even for your own personal business. I plan on selling beats and I plan on selling kits. Well, I want to know how many people are actually interested in my beats. I want to know how many people are actually interested in my kits and what I should be spending more time on. If you had it all on one channel, again, you're going to have producers that click a video just to click. So you're going to see numbers that really don't pertain to the true numbers of people that are interested in your beats. So you might not even know what beat is actually better than the other beat. Even though it might have more views, it might just be tainted views. It might not be real views that actually matter to that product. You're playing the guessing game. And when it comes to business, you don't want to guess at this stuff. You want to know exactly the numbers. You want to know exactly how much time and effort you should be putting into each thing. Really, the only way that you're going to do that is by taking the extra step and making another channel. You might be saying to yourself, well, I am more worried about just getting as many subscribers as possible and more views. So if I combine all that together on one channel, all of the subscribers that I would get from my beats would come here, and all the subscribers from my tutorials would come here, and all of the subscribers from my vlog would come here. Yeah, that's absolutely true. If that's your goal, to get subscribers, then do that. But if your goal is to actually increase watch time, quality watch time on each video, that's going to hurt you. When it comes to the YouTube algorithm and watch time, it's really paying attention to how long people are watching your video. If only half of your subscribers are watching a small portion of your video, while the other half of subscribers are watching a longer portion of your video, that's going to average out to a weaker video than it would have been if 100% of your subscribers, or a larger percent in general of your subscribers, are watching most of the video. You could even see with how YouTube rewards channels with monetization, like how long it takes you to get to monetization. It's a lot easier to get 1,000 subscribers than it is to get 4,000 hours of watch time. That's 240,000 minutes of watch time. That's going to take longer than getting your 1,000 subscribers. There's a reason YouTube uses those specific numbers. And with those numbers, you can see it's more focused on getting more watch time than it is on getting more subscribers. They care more about people actually spending time watching your videos, not how many people clicked on a video. That's not really going to help YouTube with their ads. They need people to actually watch these videos for a long period of time. So if 1 million people watched your video for 3 seconds because they just clicked and went away, that does nothing. No, that means they missed every single ad that was on that video. You could have 8 ads on that video and they didn't watch a single one. But if you had a large percentage of people on your channel watching most of the video, that's how they actually get those ads out there. It's a totally different way of thinking about how you really want to grow your channel. You want your channel to be stronger than the other channel with 1 million subscribers. Now we're seeing channels with 10,000 subscribers that are getting more watch time than channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. We see that all the time. For sure, I'm seeing videos that I release that are getting the same amount of views within the same amount of time as channels with tens of thousands of subscribers, which is really unfortunate because that shouldn't be the case. You shouldn't have 10,000 subscribers and you're only able to get a small percentage of those subscribers to watch your videos. And that also might be a case of channels using follow bots or buying views or not buying views because you would have higher amount of views. I think that's really more of a case, it really could be a case of channels buying subscribers. I don't know if that exists. I don't know how that works. I'm not into looking that up because I'm not into doing that. I literally just want a stronger channel than everyone else. That way, when a brand comes to me and they see X amount of subscribers, which is what every company bases a lot of their information off of, which again, I just went over why you shouldn't, but they do, my numbers are going to make a lot more sense and they're going to see the results from it. This is all just conjecture. I don't have the evidence to prove this other than just other people's experience and what I've just seen for myself with my own eyes. This is not something that YouTube is going to come out and just straight out say. Yes, I do think YouTube wants to help your channels the best that they can. I don't think that YouTube is trying to give out how to cheat the system. So they want you to do whatever you do naturally, and they want to just reward the people that are doing better than the other people that are doing whatever it is that they're doing. The more information that YouTube gives out like this, the easier it is for channels to come up with ways to cheat the system. And that's what YouTube is trying to avoid. So they really just want a natural market out there that does their own thing, and they want the algorithm to just find winners, champions of those different categories to rise up to the top. So it's not really going to be, all right, this is exactly what you need to do and you'll be successful. No, YouTube really wants to base it off of how long people are watching your video and not really give you too much more information than that. They just want you to naturally make videos and see what the results are from there. But in terms of motivation, so I started my channel on, I think my very first video was October 13th, but that wasn't even a tutorial. So what I did was I'm hiding that video from the public right now, but it was the only video that I made that wasn't a tutorial. It's this one, Emotional Beat, instrumental in-flight music gone away. So this beat is actually on my Beats channel. So what I went ahead and did, I unlisted it, and now the very first video is this trap skills video. So all of these are tutorials. Here's a draft of a video that I'm releasing, and this is something that I also recommend you do. So instead of making a video, editing it, and posting it all on the first day, on the same day, go ahead and make videos in advance so that you're not scrambling to post the video at the right time and trying to time and schedule out your day so that it gets posted exactly when you need it to post. Make your videos far in advance. I mean, I wish I had 10 videos up here drafted and ready to go. I already have all my titles, my tags, my descriptions, my thumbnail, all that is done. All I have to do is just click here and press public just to post it exactly when I want it to. So it'd be nice to have 10 videos like that. So here you can still see that the channel is growing perfectly fine. This is the last 28 days. So let's go to the last 90 days. This channel hasn't even been around for 2 months. And here you can see exponential growth. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So it took me 6 weeks to get 100 subscribers. It took me 2 weeks to get 300 subscribers. So that really should tell you what it means to just be consistent and to grow organically and to get real subscribers, because a lot of that 300 that came within this past 2 weeks, it's because the real subscribers that I have started sharing my videos. When you're not doing it organically and you're getting fake views, fake subscribers, and you're not really making good content that people are really enjoying and really liking and really caring about, you're not going to see results like that. You're not going to see all of a sudden a big boost in subscribers out of nowhere. You're not going to see this exponential growth. And the funny thing about that is it started happening back to back to back. So I had one subscriber share one of my videos on a whole nother platform, and that got me a bunch of growth. All of a sudden, literally the very next day or 2 days later, I got another subscriber that did the same exact thing, and that got me a bunch of views. You're gonna have subscribers that have their own platform or have their own channel or have their own whatever. And this includes Instagram. I'm not just talking about YouTube. But you're gonna have people retweet, reshare, repost, do all that stuff for you. When that happens, it gets spread across all the people that they know. So when I had this happen back to back, I mean, it really just told me, all right, now I'm at a point where a certain number of subscribers that are just really high quality subscribers in terms of who wants to share my content. I mean, it was to the point where I even thought that it was the same subscriber sharing on multiple platforms over and over again. So I actually asked them and they said, no, that wasn't me. So, and I did actually end up finding out who the other people were. So it's not just about finding one person or relying on one person to do something for you. You're going to have a lot of people help you out along the way without even telling you. It's just a part of being on social media. There's going to be people that really appreciate what you do, and they're going to help you out. All you have to do is just be consistent and continue to put out quality content that people enjoy. And you're not going to know what people are enjoying if you have all of your content on one thing. Sure, you'll see your number of views drop off for whatever video. You're not going to know exactly which subscribers were into that and which subscribers were not. When you have it on a different channel, you know that, oh, okay, it's these 100 people that are into this stuff. And you're just going to feed that 100 people that stuff versus having that same 100 people over on your main channel or whatever channel you want to call it. You can't siphon out which 100 people were into that type of content. You're just going to see, all right, this video had 100 views. You're just going to see a number of views, and it's not going to be siphoned out in any way. Again, that might not matter to you, and that's perfectly fine. But if you're trying to actually do this as a business and monetize later on down the road, you probably want to know who your audience is. There's a lot of different advantages to that in terms of having everyone separated out and knowing who's watching these videos and not. Here's another advantage. So my vlog channel was the first channel that I really started. I think this is the channel that I posted my first video on. Now I even know who are my super fans. So basically those are the people that have subscribed to all 3 of my channels. That really tells me that it's more about it's not just the content that I'm putting out, but they really want to support me. They want to support what I'm doing as a person. And that's really what this channel, the vlog channel, was meant for, to let people know who I am as a person. So it hasn't really gone backwards too much in terms of people subscribing to my Beats channel first and then subscribing to my vlog channel. It's always been the other way around. People that have subscribed to my vlog channel went on to see my tutorials. If they were a producer or if they were a rapper, they went on to my Beats channel. And then there's that rare person that subscribed to all 3. I mean, you're gonna see these names pop up in your comments. The people that subscribe to all 3 channels, both channels if you're just doing 2 channels, which is what I recommend. Even though that I'm using 3 channels, I really only recommend you using 2 channels. Just focus on one main channel that you're doing all your stuff on, and then if you're someone that produces a lot of content, you just have a lot of different ideas, put the extra stuff on the other channel. That way you have a channel where you could test stuff out. So like, I feel like this channel right here, this vlog channel, I can do a lot of testing. I've tested out different thumbnails. I tested out different posting times, and that's gonna vary with every channel. But honestly, I found that the posting time, like within what time of day, really doesn't matter as much as what days in general you post. That's something to keep in mind. But yeah, you could also say that another way to find out who your super fans are just by being on multiple platforms. So the people that subscribe to your YouTube channel and your IG and your Twitter and are on your Facebook, yeah, they're a super fan for sure. So yeah, that's really all I really have to say about that. But I'm sure you all have your own opinion about that, and definitely let me know. Definitely let me know if you've had a different experience having your content spread out. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.